Today, Precarious plays
Endless Legend. You just asked me to remind you of what we were doing because it's been a bit for us. Here's a quick overview. In the short term, this is exciting news. We should, as long as another civilization doesn't snipe it, we're going to complete an industrial super mega ultra tower right here.
Oh, yeah.
In 3 turns.
Mm-hmm.
More generally, we are trying to make sure that our Mazzari neighbors don't, flank us. You know, I'm probably going to set up another settler. The reason why I haven't sent out a 4th one is because I'm waiting for this to flip over to fervent.
Yeah.
While I'm here, let me 2 turns and 2 turns. Let me go ahead and invest in these because they should benefit from the cumulative luxury alchemist effect.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the main thing we're trying to do right now is get this up to fervent so we can... Little holy grail.
Mm-hmm.
We can get a fervent level of approval across the empire, which will allow us to advance our main faction quest.
Yeah, and it's harder to control the mood in more cities.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is keeping us down? It was Sormel, right?
Yeah, because I think that they're merely happy.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to do a central market in just 2 turns, so that should boost them up.
Oh, yeah.
What did I set that up over here as well, or do they already have it? Oh, goodness. They might already have the central market. Is this where I check that? No. That's trading routes. Browse. Yeah, they already have a sewer system and a central market. So the thing that might fix it for these guys really might be... It might have to get worse before it gets better.
Okay.
I think that's most of what we're worried about right now. Here is something we can do. We're right at the cusp of lots of small things, you know?
Yeah.
Not winning the game, but I think we're going to roll over to a new era once this is researched. There might be one more after it. We're just about to complete a faction quest. A small one, a minor faction quest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So they are pacified. So I think that means that they're going to stop barfing out units that will attack us. I think that's what that means.
That's good.
We just completed another legendary deed. It's a good one.
Uh-huh.
All of our units gain plus 15 initiative forever and always. The end.
Good. Because I really am feeling unfriendly feelings towards our southern neighbors.
You asked me to scout the unexplored area of the map.
Yeah, just because it bothers me.
I had a realization.
Yeah?
I'm pretty sure that the Mazzari have probably already explored this space.
Uh-huh.
Or at least the coastline.
Yeah.
They may have explored this. So
Yeah.
I am willing to risk a map exchange with them. And that should give us more of the map.
All right.
But we'll have to give them a small thing.
A small thing. Well, yeah, the reason I wanted you to sort of recap was that when we were last playing, the thing I remember most clearly is that we needed to stop playing because we'd been playing for a while, but we were on the cusp of many things happening. But that's what it really feels like all the time when you're playing one of these types of games. It's exciting times. Well, we're building a library and we're putting in a market, and then next week we're going to have 2 new ships and we're going to make new friends, and there's going to be a new era, and we're going to research new technology, and it's just so exciting.
Stingy dicks.
Yes, they are. I am not super happy with them. But we're gonna be okay regardless.
Let me try this. How many can I get? Maybe like 5 or 6? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so that drives up the price a little bit, but I'll take very roughly, what is that, 10? Is that a 0 or an 8? That's an 8.
It's an 8.
I'll take some more pearls. So we're going to have a map exchange, and I'm going to give them the ability to make peace treaties, which is not a huge deal. Like, the worst possible thing that could happen is that really it's not even that they'll make peace with the other faction, it's that it just gives them another notch towards the next era. That's really the biggest advantage I think it gives them.
Yeah.
But we'll get a small number of pearls to kind of make up for it, and I am fine with that. Okay, so they've accepted.
Okay.
So now...
Let's see if they've been doing good work.
Okay, so they did have... They do have another one.
Look, it looks like a penis. A really swirly penis. Actually, it doesn't look anything like a penis. It
No, the whole thing looks like a stingray. You just gotta look at the big picture.
It does look like a stingray. I'm just projecting how grumpy I am with them.
Just a flaccid, sad, sloppy...
It's a wavy wangle.
All right.
An unpleasant one.
What did they... Is that... Oh, that's a one of the sea bases.
Oh, that's so cool looking. Can we have one?
We could.
Do we want
probably,
one?
We probably should get one.
Okay.
Because I think that would actually probably be like one of the worst things that they could do right now is taking that sea tile.
Yeah.
So I should probably start expanding that way quickly. I don't know why the game does that sometimes. That's always been a thing. Occasionally it just seems like it like reloads.
Yeah, that just scared the bejesus out of me. I thought that the recording hardware was freaking out.
So they've got 3 and I've got 3 and they have at least 2, but they're trying to work on a 3rd right there.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like a lot of the map, you know? I think that was a fair trade.
I think that it was too. Plus, now we know what they're working with.
They're probably gunning for that area.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Just don't let them pen us in.
Oh, no. That is... We've definitely already done that to them.
Okay. But the sea bases...
Even with the sea bases, if I were to, like, build a 4th settler right now and didn't want to escalate hostilities by pushing that way, Right now, I've still got all of this to fall back on.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, here's one thing that I don't want to forget. Oh, do I want to improve vision and sharp sense too? Oh, can I not? Can I not? That's interesting. I thought that you could give them Auriga affinity, improved Auriga affinity with the accessory. So I guess let me check to make sure that I'm not misremembering that. Hold on. Is that only available for heroes? Maybe that's only available for heroes.
Yeah. It seems like it.
Well, I think Mr. Bright Slash is here and doesn't have any accessories right now. Okay, so yeah, it's...
Mr. Bright Slash is great.
Excuse me, Mr. Bright Slash was my father.
Please call me Zoyos. Please call me King Zoyos.
Call me ZZY. The first... it's an X anyway. Just call me XXY. And the first X is for Xy.
No.
20% pearls received when collecting can be boosted to only 30%. I thought it was a I thought it jumped up to 40 or 50.
Mm-hmm.
And that takes up a slot. And it costs 5, so he would have to get several more nodes before it would really matter. So I think I'm just going to leave it. I don't think I'm going to upgrade anything there for right now.
Mm-hmm.
If they're good, and then they're just going to start going that way to explore. And they'll be there to support them. Winter's going to hit in 6 turns, so I think that means that I'm just going to have... You know what I think I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going to send them to the shore.
Yeah.
And go and try to talk to that listening post and see if maybe it's one that we can complete without too many boats of our own.
Gotcha.
5, 8, 6. Okay, and then they're about to complete something, and they're about to complete something. That is the end of the turn.
I don't like how our boring green neighbors have a bigger score than we do.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, just a little.
I don't like it.
I don't either, but I'm not too broken up about it. Hold on. When retreating. That one is actually... pretty good for like a smaller scouting army.
Mm-hmm. And that's probably all we can really field if push comes to shove right away.
Well, it might just be good for this hero in particular because he's developed as more of like a utility, like adventuring hero. It makes it to where if you get both ranks, I think you can retreat for free. If I am interpreting that correctly. Although this would... It's the killer instinct capacity on the hero. Your attack scales with the percentage of... Okay, so as the target is closer to death, he becomes more accurate. That's not as good as it sounds, because I think hitting and critting usually isn't as hard as just dealing more damage. See, attack, if I remember correctly, does factor into damage, because the way attacks work in tactical combat, you can, like... There are different grades of success that all run on the attack score, and I think that if your attack gets high enough, it just means that you'll crit more often. It is effectively, like, once you get to a certain point, once the number gets high enough, it stops being about will I hit, and it's just will I crit.
Yeah.
So it can indirectly impact damage. And I think that the army, our army already, they don't really, this is like one of the only heroes where I don't think I need to get the winterization ability. Because they're already immune to winter movement and vision reduction. Are there other penalties? Or is there an attack penalty in winter? I think that okay, I can just get it here. That's why he already has the first level. Maybe I should start going this way. Yeah, because that will increase everybody's speed. Yeah, so I think that I have all of these available just from a level. So I'm going to get this one and start going up this side to make him a little better in fights. Okay, all right. That's all fine. And there's something that I've been wanting to talk about. I actually wanted to talk about it in the last session, but I got distracted by the game we're actually playing.
Yeah.
I desperately just want to talk about the Pokemon trading card game for the Game Boy Color.
Yes.
It's a lot of fun whenever you have a collectible card game that is essentially based on like time and ability
Yeah.
rather than financing.
Yeah. That really bothers me. But I think we've said that a lot. Give me a deck building game any day.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Now, I do have to tell you that though you've just made this declaration that you want to talk about the Pokemon trading card game video game, we are at the end of an episode.
That's fine. I'm just setting it up for next time. Because
Okay.
now we've committed to it. Now I've got to start talking
Well,
about
you better get that dissertation ready. We're gonna have.
Oh, it's right. I'm gonna talk about Arcanine, and I'm gonna talk about the ridiculous. I think it's a Game Boy only Ninetales. That's gonna be fun. I'm gonna talk about how fun like the Team Rocket Dark Pokemon are. I'm gonna talk about the illegal arts, the dark arts, aka the darts.
I don't think anyone's calling them that.